So Math 7, we are doing section 5.1, which is the coordinate plane. A lot of this material is probably some review for you guys. One thing that might be new is the fact that a coordinate plane, we know, is formed by the x and y axis. It's broken down into 4 sections, and we call these quadrants, okay? So quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. One slightly confusing thing is that they don't go clockwise, they go counterclockwise. So just remember that this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4, and we use Roman numerals to express them. So it says identify the quadrants on a coordinate plane. So I kind of did some of this for you. If you look for S lies in quadrant 4. This is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. So where does S lie? It's in quadrant 4. Where does T lie? Well, it lies in quadrant 1. Where does W lie? Well, it lies on the axis between both of the quadrant 1 and 2. So that's how, if you had to answer that question, that's how you would say it. Example 2, this is where we are going to plot our points. So a couple things to remember is that your X comes first, just like it does in the alphabet. So we've got X and then Y. When I plot this, I always start at the origin, which is 0, 0. And 2 is a positive movement. So just remember that positive is to the right, positive is up, negative is to the left, and negative is down. Okay, so if I were going to go positive 2, I would go on the x-axis, positive 2, and then positive 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to label this as point A. On letter E, I have to go negative 3, so I start at the origin, 1, 2, 3, and then down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is point B. The last one is point C, and that's at 0, 0, which is right here. This is called the origin, where everything starts. Okay? So the next is just identifying the quadrant, so basically kind of doing the reverse. So if you have point X, what are the coordinates of that point? Remember that you have to give me the X coordinate first, which would be over on negative 2. And the Y coordinate of that point is over to the Y axis, which is a 5. The Y coordinate, or the Y point, is over negative 1 on the X axis. But if you don't move up or down at all, it just becomes a 0. And then our last point is Z. We moved over 3. And then you would go down negative 3. So that's the location of that point. And that is all that we have for 5.1.